Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, and Adab. I'm your host, Kathleen Singh, and thank you for watching Jeewan Yatra, Life's Journey. Thank you for spending part of your Saturday with us. Last week, we received so many phone calls from our viewers to let us know how much you enjoyed the show. This week's guest on Jeewan Yatra is Shalimar. She is here to talk about her yatra, her life's journey, while having chai with Annie Ji and Premila Prasad. So let's hear from her.
सभी को एनी का प्यार भरा नमस्कार, सत श्री अकाल, मोहब्बत से भरी सलाम कबूल हो दोस्तों। एक बार फिर हम चले आए आपके घर पे। अगर आप बैठे हुए हमें देख रहे हो इस बार, तो आपकी जीवन की यात्रा, जीवन यात्रा, ज़िंदगी की कहानी, ज़िंदगी में जो होता है, जब भी होता है, हम आपसे जानना चाहते। अगर आप हमारी यहाँ पे आके अपनी कहानी बताना चाहते हैं तो ज़रूर से हमें कांटेक्ट कर सकते हो। नंबर, टेलीफोन नंबर हम आपको बाद में देंगे, मगर अभी हम आपको नमस्कार करना चाहते हैं। और इस नमस्कार के साथ जीवन यात्रा, इट्स अ गिफ्ट ऑफ लाइफ, और लाइफ इज़ अ गिफ्ट, और ये तोहफ़ा हमें ऊपर वाला खुदा, अल्लाह, जीसस, ईश्वर से मिला हुआ है। तो आज किसी की जीवन यात्रा हम पेश करने वाले हैं, और वो कौन होगी? हमारी स्टूडियो में आई हुई है एक बड़ी प्यारी सी प्रमिला जी की सहेली, और इनकी यात्रा हम आप तक पहुंचाना चाहते हैं। इनकी ज़िंदगी में क्या हुआ है ये खुद आप इनकी मुखार से सुने। तो आई लाइक टू प्रेजेंट टू यू ऑल Shalimar Rain. How are you today?
Hello, Andy. Wonderful, thank you. And you?
I'm good.
And Pramila?
Pramila, how are you,
Thank
Pramila?
you.
So, welcome both to Jeewan Yatra and life's journey. So, I want to know who Shalimar is. Who are you?
Who am I? An evolving question.
Yes.
I would say the summation would be an offering of love and compassion. A lifetime, I'm 66 now, has brought me to that conclusion, and I do feel in service. I believe we're all in service to each other.
तो शर्मा से अब हम पूछना चाहेंगे कि रिलीजन, जैसे कि आप कौन से रिलीजन से बिलोंग होते हो, किस भगवान में बिलीव करते हो? So, what does religion mean to you?
What does religion mean to me? Well, I have a story because I actually was brought up in a religion, although I don't have a religion right now. Would you like to translate that?
Well, कहती है कि मेरे पास अभी कोई भी रिलीजन नहीं है। अब देखो जी, ये कहती है इनके पास कोई एक रिलीजन नहीं है। अब आगे क्या बोलने वाली है जी, आप सुने।
My mother was taken from our home sick with tuberculosis when I was 5 years old, and she didn't come back until I was 8. And they basically took 1.5 of her lungs away and left her to die in a sanatorium. I saw her for just a few moments each year at Christmas, and I was very small. She did come home, but she came home because she had discovered mind over matter through a religion called Christian Science. And she taught this to me. And when I was 9, I remember my beautiful young hands were covered in warts. And she asked me if I wanted to pray and remove the warts. And what did I know? I said, yes, of course. So we closed our eyes, and I saw my warts gone. And I don't know how long, maybe half an hour. But when I opened my eyes, my warts were gone, Annie. And what did I know? I was 9. I thought this was normal. Yes.
अब आपने सुना, जैसे कि आपने सुना, मैं बहुत सरलता से आपको बताऊंगी कि वॉट्स का मतलब है, हम फिजी लोग जानते हैं इसके नाम इल्ला, हम इल्ला बोलते हैं इसको, आप शायद कुछ और बोलते होंगे। और इसका ये हुआ कि 9 साल की उम्र में इसको ये सारे देही में निकला हुआ था, और इस कारण से ये बड़ी परेशान थी। और इस जो इनकी माँ ने इनको बताया कि ऐसे प्रेयर करने से ये सभी चला जाएगा, और इसने यही किया। और जैसे ही ये किया, सारे के सारे इल्ला उसकी शरीर से निकल गई,
जैसे एक चमत्कार
हो गया।
Miracle. That was a miracle. It disappeared right in front of your eyes.
Right in front of my eyes. They were completely clear.
So you had faith.
Well, I thought this was normal.
Oh, that
I
was
understood
normal.
at that moment that the possibilities are
Thank you.
completely infinite, that we are the ones that create any finite life.
Thank you.
And that has held me all through my life.
तो कहते हैं दिल से कुछ मांगा जाए ऊपर वाला से
Yeah.
तो वो ज़रूर होता है, जिससे कि इसके साथ हुआ। और उसके वक्त से ये बिलीव करने लगी कि वहाँ पे कुछ ऐसी है जो कि हमारी आत्मा में बसती है, और आत्मा जब कुछ कहता है वो ज़रूर होता है। तो प्रमिला जी, मैं आपसे पूछना चाहती हूँ कि आपने इनसे मुलाकात कैसे की? हाउ डिड यू मीट हर?
Wow. You know, there's never an accident, they say. It's always a divine intervention. If
Yeah.
you look at your life through those lenses, कि हमारे ज़िंदगी में जो भी होता है भले के लिए होता है, भगवान की देन है। हमारे माँ बाप used to say like that.
Yes,
See this beautiful lady, ये divine goddess, I met her through my daughter Priscilla Prasad. Her son is Priscilla's friend in the group where they associate. You know, and जैसे बोलते हैं ज़िंदगी में इंसान ही के रूप में भगवान आते हैं। In face of human packaging, there's divine God. Okay, so if we truly focus on that and take it to that level, जैसे आप बोले विश्वास हो,
जी,
विश्वास से size of a smallest mustard seed, that's all you need, faith and trust. So this beautiful lady की story ऐसा है कि वो 9 साल की थी, उसकी माँ Christian Science church में उनका faith, the माँ, see माँ, who is माँ? Life givers. See, we forget who we are, truly. And as we spiral out, she's talking about her mother. Because when I met her, sorry, I jumped the story there because I just wanted to focus it in and out for you all to understand that life is truly lived from inside out. So when I met this lady, she was this radiating joy. And I heard the story from my daughter. She said, Mom, ek औरत है. You know, आपसे बड़ी है. And this is when I was going through my 3 years of journey with my beloved, where we were, you know, going through our challenges in life. And she wanted to put me in a place where I could dance like you. You know, like she was so, Mom, and she was dancing with us. And I thought, oh my God, there are people like that. Like she created a wiggle room. हमारे विचार में उसने एक थोड़ा different ख्यालात लाया, दीदी.
Yes.
You know how we are all teachers for each other?
Oh, yes.
So then I met, and then she took me to your son Jordan's music thing. Oh my God, you know, beautiful family. See, they said that माँ बाप के आशीर्वाद बच्चे को लगता है, and बच्चे का आशीर्वाद माँ बाप. It's such a true. If you truly live it, and if you truly believe in it, size of a mustard seed, you can experience it in your life.
तो इसके लिए आपको अपना आत्मा खोलना पड़ेगा,
Thank you.
ढूंढना पड़ेगा।
Actually,
कि अपने
you just
दिल
have
में-
to remember
who you are.
Just remembering
और
by your deeds, by
किसी
your
ने कहा
actions.
है, किसी ने कहा है कि अगर पूछा जाए कि who are you and what am I, तो पहले तो मैं जवाब इसमें दूंगी कि मैं ऊपर वाला भगवान की बेटी हूँ, खुदा की बेटी हूँ, अल्लाह जीसस की बेटी हूँ, और उसके बाद मैं अपनी माँ बाप की बेटी हूँ,
Thank you.
क्योंकि उनकी बाद माँ बाप ही आता है, पेरेंट्स आते हैं, और फिर मैं एनी हूँ।
Right.
ठीक है ना? तो अभी अगर if somebody does ask, what I was saying was, if somebody asks who you are, I would say I'm a gift from God and I'm God's child, and then I'm my parents' baby, and then I'm Annie. So if you think this way, then naturally you are getting pulled towards Lord.
Thank you. And that's
Exactly.
the most
Exactly.
important
Thank
word
you.
she said,
Yeah.
pulled electromagnetically, because we all are it.
we are vibrating
Thank
beings.
you.
As
Frequency.
as we think, we will experience.
Yeah.
It is the law of attraction,
you.
and it works. It's just wonderful.
Jai Krishna
When,
Hare.
when I was 22 years old, I won a wedding in Japan to get married, all expenses paid at Expo 70.
Wow.
But what I
nice.
didn't realize is I was headed to England. We
Yeah.
had very little money.
Yeah.
How would I get to England? And it was traveling overland. Well, we went to 3 countries. There are many stories.
Yeah.
But we ran out of money in our 3rd country.
Wow.
And yet we made it all the way to England.
Wow.
And have you ever tried to hitchhike out of Kabul? It took us a month to hitchhike out of Kabul and through Iran and into Turkey and
Wow.
et cetera, et cetera.
And
Many
you went
stories.
through all of that.
But what I realized that I am a sister to all of the world
Thank
and a
you.
mother to all of the world and
Beautiful,
the father
beautiful.
and the child and so on, at one with the world, because the world supported us to make it all the way to England on no money.
Thank you.
I
Thank
understand
you
how
so much for
supported
that.
we are.
You know, one thing I want to add to your extension of that in Hindi, ये जो स्त्री आई है हमारी
Yeah.
जिंदगी में, okay, हमारे बच्चे के दोस्त के थ्रू, Okay, this is creating it from consciousness into your reality. जैसे हमने पहली बार जो इनके बारे में सोचा, मैंने कहा इतना मुसीबत में कौन है ये स्त्री जो नाचती गाती है, पहले तो ये आई, राइट, एंड देन उसके बाद फिर हम कैरी ऑन करेंगे कि कैसे हम अराइव होते हैं ये
इस बात पे थोड़ी सी हम आपको जानकारी और आगे बढ़ाएंगे। बड़ी प्यारी सी ये कहानी है, मगर थोड़ी सी एक छोटी सी ब्रेक लेते हैं, उसके बाद में जीवन यात्रा वापस चले आएंगे।
Desi Dosa Madras is a family restaurant specializing in authentic South Indian cuisine. Our menu features over 24 delicious dosas along with other South Indian favorites. Visit us for lunch or dinner 7 days a week. Dine in or take out at 8859 Scott Road, Delta, 604-591-1591.
Welcome to Asian Spice, आपका Indian choice restaurant, specialized in Indian style Chinese and Szechuan food, veg and non-veg, fine dining, takeout and delivery. Call 604-582-8388. ज़्यादा जानकारी के लिए लॉग ऑन करें www.asianspicecurry.com पर।
Love Found is a global platform for self-awareness, self-development, and self-sustainability. We are currently seeking support and assistance, empowering orphaned youth and marginalized women in developing countries. If you're interested in sponsoring a child's education, volunteering your time, or even making a simple donation, you may visit us online at www.lovefound.org. Or for more info, please contact Priscilla at 604-767-0988.
दोस्तों अब वापस चले आते हैं देसी डोसा हाउस। ये एक ऐसी रेस्टोरेंट है जिसमें जब आप आते हो आपको सुकून मिलता है, आपको शांति प्राप्त होती है। अगर आप हमारे साथ बैठ के चाय पीना चाहते हो और वो भी ग्रीन टी, तो ज़रूर से आइएगा। लेट्स टेक अ सिप।
थैंक यू।
एंड ब्लेस दोज हु आर सिटिंग एट होम। आप जो घर पे बैठे हो, आपको एक बार फिर स्वागत करते हैं हमारी अपनी जीवन यात्रा में। और आज हमारे साथ प्रमिला जी है और शालमा जी है, अपनी यात्रा के विषय में बात करती है और आगे बढ़ेंगे। अब जो कहानी जहाँ से हम छोड़े थे वहाँ से हम शुरुआत करते हैं। तो प्रमिला जी, आपने इनकी कहानी सुना, अब वहाँ से आप आगे क्या बोलना चाहती हो?
Wow, thank you for, it's an honor by the way, Mother. It's truly an honor to have met you in my life. I have never experienced, I guess when you arrive, when a student-teacher relationship, जब क्या बोलते हैं classroom का student
जी जी,
grade 12 का math कर सकता है, तो grade 12 का teacher आता है सिखाने के लिए।
of course.
यही एक जिंदगी का यात्रा है from another level.
जैसे जिंदगी में कोई ना कोई से मुलाकात होती है, वहाँ से आपका नई इंस्पिरेशन मिलता है, नई यात्रा शुरुआत होती है और नई नई कहानियाँ जुड़ती जाती है और जैसे जैसे जुड़ती है आपके साथ वैसे वैसे आपका यात्रा जो कि जीवन यात्रा है।
And that truly is life journey. It's the, you know how we say destination, after I marry my child I'll be blessed or I'll be free to go travel the world. Believe me you not, the joy is in the journey. मतलब मैं समझाती हूँ। जैसे ये स्त्री हमारी ज़िंदगी में आई, हमने सुना इसके बारे में अपनी बेटी से, and I'm going through the world of crisis at that time. भगवान दुखी देना हो तो you know he truly blesses you in the other side कि क्या receive करना है, because you know what, I went through hell and back in my life's journey. because what I created unconsciously, and sometimes you bring karma from your previous life. बोलते हैं नसीब बदे में है. अब मेरी माँ बोलती बदा. So I was, हम ये program में दम in tune हो गए थे. I was so programmed. तो मैंने जब ये स्त्री को मिला तो बेटी बोलती, Mom, go out and dance and be relaxed, and you know there's so many beautiful people like you who are living it up. Then I said I had a little wiggle room. Okay, they are. It's not just the young ones. They are somebody older than me. Ek inspiration. I because when I started this journey, when my husband got sick, जब हमारे पति बीमार हुए, तो I noticed जितना स्त्री हमारे लाइफ में थे, उनको मालूम नहीं था क्या बोलने को हमसे. वो डर गए दीदी, डर गए क्या बोलूंगी ये लेडी से, इसका छोटा छोटा बच्चे है, हम कैसे इसको सहायता दे.
जी, आपने इतनी अच्छी बात ब्रिंग अप किया है कि जब भी किसी के घर में ऐसे कुछ हो जाता है और कोई हमसे बिछड़ जाता है, छोड़ के चले जाते हैं, जो हम अपने क्लोज रिलेटिव्स होते हैं, फ्रेंड्स होते हैं, रिश्तेदार होते हैं, वो उनके घर पे जाने से हिचकिचाते हैं. क्यों?
And I felt bad because I said how am I gonna face them? कि वो क्या सोचेंगे, बब्बी हमारी माँ के कैसे दुखी लगे, बबिया के ऊपर क्या बीतता होगा.
कई बार हमने खुद ऐसे महसूस किया है कि मैं जाऊंगी तो उनसे क्या कहूंगी, मैं क्या बोलूंगी, कि उनसे बड़ा दर्द और कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता.
जैसे एक बेटा का माँ का बेटा गुजर जाता है, मुझे तो मालूम नहीं कैसे मैं क्या बोलूं कि वो माँ से जा कर के बहन जी मैं समझती हूँ आपके दर्द, बिकॉज हमारे पर बीता ही नहीं अभी. तो ऐसे एक इंस्पिरेशन आती है, बच्चे हमको सिखाते हैं कि माँ यू नो जस्ट टेक अ चिल पिल, you worry too much, go have a dance, go play. That's how this lady brought play in my life.
ये बहुत अच्छी बात आपने कही है, और जितने लोग हमारी घर पे सुन रहे हैं, ये
honor, you know, because ये देवता देखो कैसी माँ के चमत्कार में विश्वास है. 9 years she started having this mother who held a space इसके जिंदगी में कि देखो चमत्कार में विश्वास करो, आपका जो ये जो इल्ला बोलते हैं उड़ गया. You know, and that exactly the same thing happened to me. I didn't know this story. My sisters know. I had the same thing on my legs, both sides of my legs. I picked it up, and it's a miracle that you're sharing this story because Jai Krishna Hare, मैंने कभी ये विश्वास नहीं. You never told me this story, did you? About your warts disappearing?
No.
Thank you. And the same thing happened to me. झूला पर.
जी हाँ.
Somebody told me when you look up at the stars, you ask the stars to bless you, take it away, it will go. And बोलते हैं आसमान में तारा को देखो, आपका सभी दुख तकलीफ दूर कर देगा.
अब यहाँ
मैंने ऊपर देखकर बताइए क्या बोला दीदी कि भगवान हमारा सभी इल्ला उठा लो. Miracle, like how you said, in front of your eyes it disappeared, in front of my eyes it disappeared.
तो यहाँ से कहानी को और आगे बढ़ाएंगे. और शर्मा, I'd like to ask you from now, right? You have come to this Jeewan Yatra, means your journey up till now.
Yes.
And from now, where would you like to go? And there was another story that you had traveled around the world, and you were telling us about that story. So now there is another story that you'd like to share with us.
I
What
would.
that be?
I would. It's been seminal in my life. When I was about 20 years ago, when I was 45, I had the opportunity to go and spend almost a year in Nepal and Tibet and India and Sri Lanka. My mother was born in Sri Lanka. Yes.
Wow, thank you.
But when I was in Tibet, I had an opportunity to go high into the mountains and meet a woman who lived in a hermitage, who was the consort of Guru Rinpoche, the emanation of the consort. And she's written up in the guidebook. She's very famous. I didn't know anything about this. I just ended up at this nunnery high in the mountains. And she asked if I would have an audience and spend the day with her.
Wow.
Me? So I had this day with her, and she actually took a clip of my hair and gave me the Buddhist teachings and the rites to become Buddhist. Now, I'm not necessarily a Buddhist, but I think if I am anything, it would be Buddhism. But what I realized during that journey was that we have the best and the fastest action for all of us is the middle road.
Thank you.
It's the middle road. It's not in the extremes. So when we have experiences that are extreme ecstasy or very, very devastating trauma,
Thank you.
this is not where it is. And if
Thank
you
you.
get taken by that, it will take you a long
Thank
time
you.
to come back here.
Wow.
If you witness it and you stay in the middle place, you can sustain anything. I've had some wonderful experiences that have
Wow.
shown me this. So
Thank you for
Thank
sharing
you.
this with us.
Yes.
And मैं ये जानती हूँ कि कई दफ़ा ऐसे भी होता है कि कोई एक इंसान को आप देखते हो कि कुछ करते हुए और वो आपकी ज़िंदगी बदल देता है, क्योंकि आपको पता नहीं होता है कि ये भी हो सकता है। सीधोसा मद्रासा आप आए, हमारे साथ बिताए और हमारी कहानी को शेयर करें, अपनी कहानी लाए, अपनी ज़िंदगी की कहानी हमसे शेयर करें, क्योंकि बहुत सारे लोग जो घर पे बैठे हुए हैं वो सोच रहे हैं कि सिर्फ हम ही है
मुसीबत हमारे ऊपर है. That's what I thought. I thought हमारे
जी
ऊपर
हाँ,
खाली मुसीबत है.
जी हाँ.
But once you start getting out and meeting people and sharing their stories, उनके कहानी में मिल जाए, उनको दिल खोल कर प्यार करे. ये लेडी का स्टोरी भी जो शेयर किया है, कहाँ श्रीलंका गई थी, कैसे कैसे इसका जर्नी बैकपैक पे, एक विश्वासी इसको ले गया. जो आप गाड़ी चलाते हो ना, येलो लाइन पे कितना विश्वास है, हाईवे विस्ला पर जा रहे हैं दीदी हम दोनों, हाँ? क्या हमारा विश्वास है कि वो आदमी आकर हमारे हेड ऑन कोलिजन नहीं करेगा?
True.
What is it? The faith in that yellow line. You might not have a faith of a size of a mustard seed, but you might have faith size of $1 million because your insurance is $1 million का coverage है कि हमको कुछ हो गया liability तो मिलेगा. But imagine what that yellow line is doing in your life. So when you meet beautiful people like this, divine gods and goddesses who are our children, हमारे माता पिता, our parents, you spiral from there outwards. और उनको इतना प्यार दो कि fill them up with love. And that's here what we are sharing. You come here, we'll love you and we'll remind you who you are.
Love is not to be bought.
Thank you.
You don't have to spend any money. It's given to you
freely
by God, freely. Everything that you have brought with you.
Thank you.
ऊपर वाला ने आपको हर एक चीज़ दिया है. एक तो एक मुस्कुराहट आपको कॉस्ट नहीं करता है.
Hugs.
सुनने के लिए कुछ कॉस्ट नहीं करता. Hugs. जैसे कि हम हग करें.
Thank you. बहुत हमारा जिंदगी ही बदल गया.
This does not cost you anything. आप sorry, thank you बोले किसी को, does not cost anything. आप अगर किसी के साथ छोटा सा लम्हा आप गुजारे और उनकी कहानी सुने, it does not cost anything. मगर वक्त देते हो.
Excuse me, one thing I'm going to mention. When you're listening to somebody's story, put your labels and your judgments down. Because if you're sharing a story and think, oh my God, she was a riot woman. Why? How did she go backpacking? You know, like I can make your story into a wall for me. And don't get inspired by you. It's all you. It's always all you. And who you attract is the mirror to transform.
So and how you see things. I have a wonderful story if you want.
How you see things, just like if there is a book on the table, and the book has some pictures, but as long as you have that book on your table, you do not know what's inside that book until you open it and you read it, because the picture could be saying something else, but inside what you read is something else that might help you down the road.
What a beautiful कहावत. आप हिंदी में बताया आपने?
जी हाँ. तो ये बात मैं कह रही थी कि एक अगर आपको किताब मिलता है, अब वो टेबल पे रखा हुआ होता है, आप उसको खोलते नहीं हो क्योंकि आपको पता नहीं अंदर क्या है, मगर जब अंदर खोल के पढ़ते हो तभी आपको पता चलता है कि आपका कहानी कहाँ है. बड़ी प्यारी कहानी है. इसी कहानी के साथ ये जीवन यात्रा, जिंदगी की कहानी, योर जर्नी, माय जर्नी, यहाँ पे हम समाप्त करते हैं. आपको थैंक यू करना चाहते हैं. थैंक्स फॉर कमिंग टू आवर स्टूडियो. थैंक यू प्रमिला जी. सभी को जीवन यात्रा में आने के लिए, बैठने के लिए, सुनने के लिए नमस्ते.
नमस्ते.
Namaste. Namaste.
Please have your pen and paper ready. We have some announcements that you would be interested in participating in. Ride, Don't Hide is a campaign to bring awareness and do a fundraiser for people living with mental illness. This event is taking place in many cities across BC on June the 22nd. To get involved, visit their website at www.ridedon'thide.ca. Walk with the Dragon is poised again to lead walkers at Lumberman's Arch at Stanley Park on Sunday, July the 20th. This year, the event's aim is to raise over $400,000. All proceeds from the event will go to benefit the most important people in our community who are in need, particularly seniors and youth at Success. For more information, please register at www.successfoundation.ca, Walk 2014. Summer glows promisingly on horizon, and we are doing our best at Indian Summer Festival to turn up the heat. From July 3rd to July 12th, this is their 4th annual Indian Summer Festival. To find out more about the program and the guests who will be performing at this event, go to their website at www.indiansummerfestival.ca. If you have any events coming up that you would like our community to know about, please call 604-537-5123. For sponsorship or to advertise your business on this show, please call any of these 3 numbers: 604-734-8811, 778-708-3365, or 604-537-5123. Well, we've ran out of time. I hope that you've enjoyed the show as much as I have bringing it to you. If you have any comments, suggestions, or would like your business to be highlighted in Jeewan Yatra, please contact us by calling any of the numbers given at the bottom of the screen. Before I leave, I will leave you with these thoughts. If you have only one smile in you to give it to the people that love you in your life. By the late Maya Angelou. I'm Kathleen Singh. I hope you will enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and we'll see you here next Saturday at 9:30 a.m. on Joy TV, Channel 10. Bye for now.